Summer 2026. We are here at Willamette Park. It is June and the hot weather is coming, and we are here with this hot jet ski. The Sea-Doo GTX Limited 300, tip top of the line, every option. Beautiful. She has a zoomed out view. I've been playing with the different views out on the water. We just dropped this in. I'm gonna clip my phone in. Gonna fire her up, do a cold start, and let you see a virtual test ride. That. Okay. Got link you on the back. We're all roped up here. Oh, you get the most comfortable seat you're ever gonna see on a jet ski with this thing. It is incredible compared to anything else out on the market. This in here. Just leave that. And you do get USB charging there, waterproof phone storage there. I got my phone on me. This thing doesn't really get wet because it's so stable. And okay, turn it on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get my Bluetooth going, get the stereo going. We'll go ahead and fire up. Okay, we are loose on the front rope. Getting the back rope off. All by myself today, so even with experience, it's always a challenge. Solo. I want to make sure these ropes don't go in the water. I find it's usually best to just get away from the ramp. Okay, so we can see immediately we are straight up to the proper RPMs. Sitting at 1700 RPMs. I'm going to just pull away from the dock. And you can see I did hit it through neutral and reverse, so we can see the IBR is working there. This does have IDF too, Intelligent Debris Free. Okay, and you can see there, hopefully you can read the screen. Sometimes these screens I know appear a little weird on camera, but I'm gonna tilt this down, try and get you the best view possible. I think sometimes on camera these things just show up as a flash, but it's a beautiful crystal clear screen. Oh, look, my Bluetooth linked right up. I don't even need to do anything. We already have the music playing. And we are in neutral. Get my bumpers and ropes off. Bumper number one. So first things first, we always do want to take off our bumpers. I'll tell you, whenever I watch these boat fail clips on YouTube, for whatever reason, in addition to whatever's going on, they always forgot to take the bumpers off. So just take your bumpers off. Don't look silly. Bumpers, fenders, whatever you want to call them. Okay, got our lines off. Awesome thing about this ski is your storage compartment opens up right like that, so you've got easy access. There's really no other ski I know of that's doing that. And then you've got, like on this one, it comes with the mesh netting, so you can put your stuff right there. I'm just gonna kind of throw everything in real quick. Got all our original safety equipment. Sea-Doo safety kit, brand new. Clip our key back on. Let you guys hear the stereo a little bit.
There you go, right for that.
Okay, so as you can hear, the Sea-Doo stereo sounds the best. Yep. Okay, then we can adjust our trim up and down here. You can see that's working properly, back into forward gear. These are the things we're going to test, guys. If you're out if you are testing a jet ski on the water, now I will tell you 99% you can fully test them on the land. You don't need to take it on the water. For on the water, we want to see the IBR engaging forward, neutral, reverse. We saw that back at the dock. It's going to be your left paddle. And you can test this on land too. You'll see the gate drop in the back. There's neutral into reverse, tap back, neutral and forward. Woo! RPMs you want to see, right? Going to be sitting 1700, 1800 RPM at idle speed. So when you're just sitting there, that's where you want to be. Trim, and you can see this on the dash going up and down as I tap that button. Mode, we're going to put it into sport mode. And now we're ready to hit it. So everything's secure. And there you go. That's the final test. You want to see 8,000 RPM, and you want to see 68 to 70 miles per hour. It's going to depend on conditions, but you should be 68. Peak conditions, you're going to be 70. It might tap 71, 72, but these are regulated via GPS to, I believe, 68. So if you, it might sometimes tap over 68, and then it's just going to drop right back down, and you're going to max out at 68 miles per hour. So I can tell you right now, this one's running flawlessly. We got sailing school here. So I'm gonna quickly pop through the sailing school. And you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna just flip it around and I'll just give you guys a quick ride around the water. So now generally trim operation, you're gonna wanna start down and then trim up as you go. That's gonna pull your nose out of the water and let the ski function a little bit more freely. More advanced things gonna have to do with waves and if you wanna jump over them or push through them. But that's the basic idea behind the trim. Oh, you do get another cool thing on this. You get like a cruise. That's gonna just set our speedometer to 5 miles per hour, and you can adjust that to the speed you want. Kind of boring. Let's go back to sport mode. That's more fun. Let's hit it one more time for you guys. And we are cruising steady at 70 miles per hour, baby, on the 300. Go rip around this buoy. Okay, so there you guys go. Sea-Doo GTX Limited 300. 2022. Incredible condition, running flawlessly. This does have a brand new wear ring and impeller just installed at the Sea-Doo dealership, fresh service. And like I said, I'll just go over, so if you guys are looking to test drive jet skis yourselves, or you want to know what to look for when you're out on the water, if you're making like a private party buy and it's a situation where the seller is letting you test drive it, you want to look for on this jet ski here, I can tell you everything you want to look for on the water. You want to be looking for the stereo connecting, of course. Never really see any issues with that. The VTS trim, you'll see it go up and down on the dash and you can feel it as you ride it. The IBR, which is the brake and reverse. And you can test it on dry land or on the water. On the water, you'll see it and you'll feel it go between forward, neutral, and reverse. On dry land, you can just tap it and you can go look at the bucket in the back. The bucket moves up and down, and you want to be looking at your RPMs. So at idle, you're going to be sitting at 1700, 1800. At full throttle, you're going to be 8,000, like 7,900, 78, 79, 8,000. And then full speed on this is going to be 68. We actually touched 70 there. So this one is running flawless. Other than that, you just want to be looking at the overall condition of the outside of the ski. But as far as if it rides right, that's all you can do. Now, if you're back on dry land, you're not going to be able to see how fast it goes, obviously. But you can get down and look at the impeller, and 9 times out of 10, if there's some kind of damage, you got to crawl under the ski and you look through the gate, you'll see it. And then other than that, you can test the IBR. You can still see the trim go up and down on the dash. Fire it up. You can fire it up without a hose even for 30 seconds. And the RPMs fluctuate a little bit when they're out of water. It's not going to be exactly the same because they're designed to run on the water. But it still should be sitting around 1800 at neutral. And just listen that it sounds right. Out of the water, obviously, they sound a lot louder because the exhaust is not in the river. But that's it. That's how to check your Sea-Doo GTX Limited 300. And then from there, now you know you got the baddest ski on the water. You can go race these guys or race yourself. Do 0 to 60 runs with your GPS on. And this is built for cruising, so you can do long days. This has the most comfortable seat of any jet ski on the market. And you get the ergo lock, so your knees just squeeze in right here, and you can really control it with your knees. So you need less strength and less exertion to control this jet ski. Perfect for long rides, tons of power, super comfortable. And it's a bigger hole, but it's still, I mean, you saw me cruising around those buoys. You can absolutely rip this thing through the turns. If you're just having it, I'm dry, right? You're not getting wet on here unless you want to, or unless you're having a real bad day, something goes wrong. But there you guys go, pwcexchange.com. I'm David, 503-770-0756. Call me, buy a jet ski, get on the water. Summer 2026, it's here. Here comes the heat. Thanks for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe. GTX Limited 300, the flagship top-of-the-line Sea-Doo. Sea-Doo GTX Limited 300 with the tech package and the factory BRP 50-watt stereo system. Every possible conceivable option on this. Of course, IBR, brake and reverse. Reboarding step, LinQ, you can add your cooler or other accessories. This one has the biggest, best, most comfortable seat. True 3-seater, spot for everyone. And it's just super cushy with the Limited. That's the biggest upgrade on this. You can sit on this thing all day in the big waves. Factory stereo, GTX, the front hatch opens right here, so you can access it while you sit in the seat without having to reach over the handlebars, which is an incredible feature. Get the netting here, and you put your most valuable things right here, easy access. Gas caps right there. We do have the Sea-Doo safety kit and fire extinguisher there. And then in here, you are going to have USB charging and your waterproof phone holder. IDF, important feature if you suck anything up on the water. The screen on these is just beautiful. It's going to beep because it's low on gas. But you can see you get this gorgeous touch screen on this one. And this one is sitting at, let's double check the hours. I want to say 30. So I'm sitting at 32 hours, 51 minutes. So just over 30 hours. It is in incredible condition all the way around. Paint looks flawless. There's a little sticker residue right here. There was a sticker here, and I got most of it. I just couldn't get right where it came up on the bumper, so I just need to get that washed off. But all the plastics look great. Seat is perfect. Obviously been stored inside. Show you guys all of the, just like a little debris fell in there on the way over, but all the pads are looking like new. Get the ergo lock. That's why I love this ski, because you can lock in with your knees and you can just really easily control it without having to, use your arms, so you can do the tighter turns with it. The hole looks great. A couple very light scratches. Super clean. Gorgeous ski. Tip top of the line. This is the best one you can get. I love this ski. The GTX Limited 300. It's just perfect, especially if you're going to have 2 or more people riding. Great color too. PWCexchange.com. IDF, intelligent debris free, to clear debris on the water. This has the widest, deepest hole on the GTX. Perfect for the big waves, the best factory 50-watt stereo system and the color touchscreen. True 3-seater and the most comfortable seat on the market. IVR, reboarding steps, supercharged, 300 horsepower.